Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good morning to all East West International College students. Today, subject is law on contract on topic 1. So, the learning objective here that we going to teach you. So, pay attention on these three things lah. Yeah? Identify, explain, and understanding. Okay, what is contract? A contract is a legal binding agreement between two or more people that is enforceable by law. Enforceable by law, that means they can be enforceable by the court lah, mahkamah lah, yeah. So all contract have several common elements. They mesti have common elements. So let we see what this element to form a contract. So this is element of a contract. You have 7 of them. Let's go one by one, yeah. Agreement. Agreement occurs when an offer has been accepted. Let's say we see in the picture the land for sale. So what it is? It's an offer by a person, a land for sale. If I accepted it and this offer, then an agreement has been completed. A contract has been completed. Both must be clear, complete, and unconditional. You see in the advertisement, it's very clear, land for sale. They don't put any condition or anything down there. So that is very clear. Just land for sale, that's it. You cannot put say land for sale is subject to that approval or this approval. That means you have put additional condition. Then it's not clear. Then it's not an offer. Yeah. Third, they can be writing. Yeah, it can be writing, as you see there. Especially which is purchase of property. Then they can be oral. You can see the picture there. Two person having a drink at the cafe or pub or whatever. So each of them said, I want to sell my car. The other party said, I accept. Orally, both of them say offer and accept. Contract also completed. Yeah. And then it can also be in like in auction also, same thing lah. If you go to auction, they say, okay, this house is for sale at 100,000. Anybody accept? Somebody said, okay, I accept by 100,000. That is oral. So contract is done through oral also. Yeah. Can also be implied. Implied is in the picture there, like in a checkout. Yeah. Like in checkout, you go to the hotel there. When you after stay at the hotel, you pay your fees at the counter there. You don't normally speak. Normally the waiter there or the people at the counter there will just give you the bill for you to pay, and then just pay. That's it. You walk out. So there's nothing oral or any transmission. It's just by conduct. Also, contract is valid. Yeah. So an offer is terminated if there is. Okay, if I offer something, how is the contract not terminated or the contract cannot go through? So one is a counter offer. I offer somebody to buy my car at 10,000. I offer to you at 10,000 my car. You said no, I will buy your car at 8,000. That means you counter offer. So one you counter offer, my offer is terminated. Number two, rejection of the offer. So let's say I offer to you to sell my car, you say you're not interested. So there's offer also terminated. 3, revocation. Okay, what happened? I offer you to sell my car. Please you let me know by this evening whether you agree to buy my car at 10,000 ringgit. Suddenly in the morning I offer you, by 12 o'clock I decide, said I tak jadi, I don't want to sell my car to you. So that means I revoke my offer. So it also, the offer also terminated. Okay, so that's how simple is that. I give you already example, easy for you to understand. Invitation to treat. Okay, invitation, like say you go to a cake house. You see the cake at the showroom, at the show place there, and have the price also mentioned down there. That one is not an offer. That one we call it invitation to treat. So like advertisement, like say advertisement in newspaper. You see the price tag, everything at the shop, at this display. Yeah, this is not a offer. This is not a legal offer. They are just invitation to trade. They just invite you to trade. I mean to buy the product, but it's not offer yet. So the price is wrong, also can be corrected. If the invitation to price is offer is wrong, also can be corrected. But if an offer cannot be corrected. Let's say I offer you to buy a car at 10,000. Suddenly I said, oh, my price offer to you is wrong. That one cannot. Yeah, because during an offer, the price cannot be corrected. But invitation to trade, yes, any wrong, the price can be corrected. So the item does not have to be sold at a mistaken price. Okay, we explained that already. Invitation. Okay, in order for contract to take place, there must be willingness and knowledge and on both sides, and they are entering into a contract. Okay, so both of you must have knowledge. I offer to sell my car, you also understand you're going to buy my car. But if I'm offering to sell my car and you think that I'm selling your lorry, then something is wrong. Both parties have no knowledge of the product, and then the contract, the intention is not there. So okay, the example if two people arrange to go out for dinner, if one doesn't turn up, can the other sue? Cannot, because there is a no contract. Yeah. Consideration. Okay, in a contract, there's offer, there is acceptance. I offer, you accept. So there's a third element, we call it consideration. In this exchange, there's money lah. Let's say I offer to sell 10,000. You agree to buy 10,000. You have to pay me the money 10,000 ringgit. That 10,000 we call it the consideration, or there's exchange of the contract during for the offer acceptance. So there cannot be a contract. It's only offer acceptance, but the money not paid, the consideration not paid, the exchange not done, so the contract not completed yet. Yeah, it need not reflect the full monetary value of the item, but it must be some measurable value. Okay, let's say I want to sell you my car. The market price of my car is 15,000 ringgit, but I offer you 10,000 ringgit, and you agree to buy also at 10,000 ringgit. So the contract still valid, can be done, although it's below the market price. That's what the meaning here. Yeah. So there's an example dia lah, yeah, same thing lah. Capacity, okay, who can have the capacity? We call it legal ability to sign a contract, to be a contract to a party. So everybody can have the legal ability, exception, except if you are below 18 years, you cannot. You don't have the legal ability. You cannot sign a contract. Person under influence of drug, alcohol, you mabuk, drug, drunk at that time. So at that drunk time, you don't have the legal ability of the contract. If you sign, the contract is not valid. Bankruptcy, if you declared bankruptcy by the court, so you also don't have the legal ability to sign a contract. Company director who acting ultra vires. Here is it, I'm the company director. So I want to buy the cars from the company, which the company want to sell. Because company buying new car, they want to sell the old car. So if I company director and I want to buy the car, the contract is the legal ability contract is not there, because you're acting ultra vires. You're doing it on your self benefit, self interest from the company. So according to the company law, you have done ultra vires. So if ultra vires, so your legal ability to sign a contract is not there. You're not allowed to sign a contract. Diplomat can claim diplomatic immunity. So if diplomat, ambassador, our ambassador to other country, or our other country ambassador to our country, from other country they become ambassador in our country, they can claim diplomat immunity for signing the contract. Consent, okay. Consent, that means the conduct must be made voluntarily. Yeah. So cannot be forced or cannot be under duress. Duress here mean under force lah. So both party must agree to what in the contract. Agree here mean agree willingly lah. Knowingly, willingly. Nobody force you. Tidak ada paksaan. If any force, paksaan, then the contract is not valid if you sign. Legality of form, okay. This refers to the manner in which the contract is drawn up. Example, oral, writing, and implied conduct. So contract can be implemented or can be formed up to together through oral. For example, through sale of property, insurance policy. You have to be in writing lah, yeah, because there's a lot of things to write down there. Then through oral, as I said just now, if I just want to sell a car, I tell you I want to sell a car and you accept to buy my car orally, also the contract is done. And then implied, as we explained just now, if you go to the counter at the supermarket, you just bring the product from the shelf and give to the counter, and then the counter said just show you the price and you pay without talking anything. That means that contract is done by conduct only. Both parties don't talk, just by your conduct only. That's what they said, and it's valid. That's why you can buy things from the supermarket and everything just by taking it from the shelf and go to the counter. The counter will show you the price, you just pay. You didn't even talk, right? Do you notice not? You go to the supermarket, you see people talking at the counter. I think 99.9% did not talk anything unless there's a problem lah. Certain contract must be in writing, but certain contract cannot be in oral or implied conduct. For example, sale of property, insurance must be in writing. So certain contract cannot be done in implied conduct or oral. Yeah. Okay. Legality of purpose. Okay. Here we're talking about the contract must not break any law. Let's say you want to have a contract to buy guns, ammunition, buy pistol lah. Senang, you buy pistol. Somebody want to sell a pistol, you buy. So if anything happen, you sell a pistol, then they agree to buy, and then they didn't give you the money or the consideration, then you cannot bring to the court because your contract selling and buying weapon is illegal. Because in our country, for example, you cannot buy and sell guns. Yeah. Legality binding contract must be legal transaction. So it's same lah. Like say you want to buy drugs. Drug in Malaysia is illegal. So if you want to sell 1 million drug to somebody, and then there's somebody agreed to buy, they didn't pay you the money. So you want to bring them to court to enforce them to pay you the money? Cannot, because selling and buying drug is illegal in our country. Yeah. Agreement to commit a crime will not be upheld in court. Okay, I agree with you. We make agreement that we go and rob the bank. Suddenly you didn't turn up. I go and alone rob the bank. So I want to sue you because we already agreed together to go to the bank to rob. That one not enforceable any law. You go to the court to sue the other party for not following to rob the bank. The court will just laugh at you. You see the judge laughing just now? He said, sorry, this illegal contract. You just thank you. You just can go back. The court does not interested to listen also to your problem with your party to the contract. Okay, termination of contract. Okay, let's see what are how the 4 way the contract can be terminated. Performance, number one, performance. Okay, both party carry out their side of the contract. Let's say now we have a contract. I have a contract with a contractor to build my house, and he complete the house within the stipulated time, let's say 10 months, and I already paid the money to them. So both parties have performance of contract. The contractor has performance to get the house ready. I have paid them the money. I already performed to pay the money to the house. So that both party has do the performance, the contract is end. That means the contract end by performance. Both party has performed their duties according to the contract. So that's what they say. Just example there. Same thing. Agreement. Both parties agree to any contract. Example, a house owner decide not to go ahead with the construction of a new house and the builder agrees to cancel the contract. I signed with the party to build my new house. Then suddenly I said I'm not interested to proceed to build the house. And the other contractor also agreed that he's not going to build my house. So both parties agreed, we signed back another agreement to cancel the contract. Also the contract end. Okay. The first contract end lah. Frustration, okay. Some unforeseen even make it impossible to carry out the contract. Example, the death of one of the parties to the contract. I signed a contract with a friend of mine to buy my car. Before we complete the contract, he died. So I cannot proceed to sell my car to him because he died. So in this case, we said that the contract that we agree frustrated. So the contract also end. Tamat lah, yeah, end. There's no contract anymore. Breach, okay. One party to the contract break essential contract. Essential condition. Essential condition mean the important condition of the terms of the contract lah. Yeah. So example, a builder stop construction before the house is completed. They said I have an agreement with a contractor to build my house. For 18 months, let's say they have to complete it 18 months. The contractor have to complete it within 18 months. Suddenly halfway he stopped the construction. So that means he breached. He didn't complete the house within the 18 months. So he breached. He stopped halfway and run away. So when you breach the condition that you supposed to completed the house 18 months and you didn't complete, so the contract also come to an end. Yeah. So when all this contract become, then what is the remedies of the breach of contract? Let's say just now the fellow the contractor didn't complete the house and he ran away. Don't cannot be fine. So first to rescind the contract. That means contract to dibatalkan, rescind, or abandon the contract. Then after that, what I do, I claim damages. So the injured party, I am the injured party because I cannot get the house. So I sue for compensation from the contractor. Let's say the house cost 100,000. Now halfway he ran away, didn't complete my house. So I can sue for 100,000 or whatever the amount that is decided by the court later on. So but the point here, I can sue damages to the contractor because I am the injured party. I yang rugi because sue them for the compensation. Specific performance, the other way is that since the contractor stopped, I can ask the court order specific performance to force the contractor to complete the house. So you can get the court order, so force the contractor, which is already stopped halfway, to complete the house. If he didn't complete, well, then leave it to the court. What are the action the court will take against the contractor? Okay, in summary, we have learned all the elements of a contract, how the contract can be terminated by 4 ways, and then what are the remedies of breach of contract. Yeah, that is to rescind the contract, batalkan, ask for damages, or ask for specific performance. All these things you have to ask from the court lah, mahkamah lah. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. That's for chapter 1. We will proceed to discuss it with your lecture in the class lah. Yeah. If anything, still can ask me or the lecture. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.